No, you got this. Just don't get greedy. You played enough Souls, you know. Get in, get those couple hits, clear it.
Completely.
Don't get greedy.
I did get greedy. I did, but it worked out. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Discovery Q. It's me, Casey Wosu, driving the train, the ship. You don't drive a ship. Joined by Jesse Galena.
It looks more like a mech.
Well, yeah, we're not driving any sort of vehicle. This game that we're going to be looking over today is Kiborg. I've put some time into it. Jesse, you said you were interested in it.
Yeah, like beat 'em up style stuff always seems so cool, but I'm bad at it, and I really like seeing what other people do with it, and then decide, do I want to be bad at this?
Yeah, so Kiborg is, as you described it, a beat 'em up, a third-person beat 'em up. It's also a roguelite in that you're basically going through arenas. You're going to be gifted abilities and such, and you basically try and build. And we're not going to start from the very beginning, but you create a build based on your upgrades and stuff that will help you make it to the end.
Yeah, the roguelike element actually is something that made me more interested in this than just a standard beat 'em up too.
I've not researched this, but the name Kiborg, like I think it's just a portmanteau of like killer cyborg.
I have no idea. I know there's a character in Stinky Dragon, Tales from the Stinky Dragon, named Kiborg.
I'm not even gonna ask what Tales of the Stinky Dragon is, because I don't want to derail us too much. But I'll show you right off the bat. We played this guy, and there's gonna be like kind of a host, because the premise is we're on some sort of like jail reality show. Like I'm a prisoner who's also just subject to experimentation, and I'm on some sort of reality show where I'm sent through a gauntlet of other inmates and thugs to fight to the death. But the game is that as I clear floors, I get the opportunity to cybernetically enhance myself, which raises my chances of making it further through the challenge. So it's all very sort of dystopian in nature. There's a host who you'll see in a little bit. This is the enhancements tree. So like I mentioned, it's a roguelite. So these are permanent enhancements. I've put some points into things in certain directions to give us a little taste of kind of what this game gets into. Stuff that creates more synergies between the different cybernetics you can get. Stuff that, and also in addition to, I'll say just before we run into the room, in addition to the punches and stuff, you get melee weapons and guns.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so like a lot of variety in some of the stuff you can mess with. And we'll just...
Did you put that mustache on him, or has
he was born like this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very stylish. All right, so one of the things that I upgraded is my ability to start with certain implants. So like I already get like an arm implant, or not an arm implant. I get one implant choice right off the start. So you can see some of the options here. Thunder God legs, dodge is replaced with a teleport. I think I'm going to take that because I love teleporting in general.
Oh, heck yes. Okay, a thing that I am liking is that there is, when they put the legs on, it is bigger than your actual legs.
Well, it is replacing your legs. This is actual cybernetic.
Oh, okay.
So like you no longer have human legs. You are just a robot from the waist down.
Dang. Well, I like that it does that too. It's a thing that bothers me when it's like you got armor, but then like your width is the same size. It's like,
sure,
that doesn't make any sense.
So check out my teleport.
That's really cool.
All right, so these little screens here tell you kind of what you're looking to get out of the rooms, and later on there'll be choices so you can kind of make some informed decisions as to what you want to take on next.
So you're gonna get money and the skulls of your enemies? Or is that telling you that this room has combat?
Yeah, I think it's telling you the room has combat. Like it's coins as the prize in this one.
Okay, then some rooms will be like, this is upgrade room, this is...
Right.
I don't know, charcuterie room.
You know, everybody needs a charcuterie room.
You're really missing out.
Okay, pretty simple. So you have light attacks, you have strong attacks, you have a fun kind of spin attack. Like this is like an area.
Like everything
clear
around you?
Yeah, so like this will hit everyone, and you can do like 3 combos of this, and you can mix each kind of attack together to make like custom combos.
So I like custom
punch,
combos.
swing, swing, punch, hard, kick.
So like you just kind of keep momentum, but you get to choose what the next move is.
Yeah, like there are enders for some of these combos.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's up to you to figure out what they are, because yeah, there are legit strings in here of just press all these different combos to get, you know, a bunch of different hits. But you may need to switch them up in the particular situation as enemies either surround you or like big guys come in to try to.
You have unlocked a new set of implants.
So this is our AI helper who
These
just
are
tells
elite
us
source implants.
fun info.
Note that they make you somewhat
Okay, that makes
weaker.
sense. I was like, this is
Each
absolutely a
implant from
computer
this set
voice.
summons an additional ally to help you.
But
If
it's an
killed,
AI, so
this
I guess it makes
ally
sense.
will return in a minute or so. The power of your allies can scale with your various stats, depending
just
on
get a
the
friend?
implant. It allows
Yeah, she's
you
saying
to
I
either
unlocked
summon
the
a lot of allies
suit
or
set
power
that
up
will
a few by strategically
spawn
mixing
allies,
source
which is
implants
new.
with
I didn't have
implants
this
from
before.
other sets.
So
Straight
yeah,
up
so
summon friend.
yeah, so that's the thing. Like you're also unlocking new like sets of cybernetic enhancements. Let me try to get a little more light here. New sets of cybernetic enhancements and whatnot. So you can build all in the same set and kind of stack on top of whatever that set specializes in. Like she was
Yeah.
talking about, this one kind of spawns allies, which is cool. Others, you know, will help you with doing fire damage, electric damage, bleed damage, things like that. So this will give us melee weapons if you go this way.
Okay, but then the other side is the dog tags. Is that the allies?
No, the dog tags are the per run currency. Like the gold currency is persistent.
Oh,
The
okay.
in run currency is you can spend on shops within the run.
Got
So
it.
I wanna get a weapon first just to kind of show what that looks like. But this is also kind of our map that kind of plots your course. So like I've gotten as far, I want to say, as the end of Orange. But like many roguelites, it's going to depend on what you kind of come across in terms of your build. Like sometimes you'll have like a really bad build. Sometimes you get
Yeah.
a really good one that'll just take you really far.
How swingy is it? Because that's a problem I've had with some. Is like pretty much the first 2 rooms determine how the rest of your run's gonna go.
Yeah, it's a good question. Hard to say, but it very much, you can very much feel the difference when you get some of those persistent upgrades. I'll say that much.
Okay.
Like you absolutely will continue to progress more the more you play, which is how these games are built. But this does feel satisfying in that way, where it doesn't feel like, all right, this run was a waste, because you do kind of come out of it with a decent amount. For example, let's go in this way and get more currency just in case we die early, because I only have the first implant so far and just one
A knife.
yeah, a knife. Knives do bleed, unsurprisingly.
Classic knife move. Oh, there's that spin move. Ooh, you getting shot? Just where'd that rocket come from?
Somebody must have had one.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they have-
gosh.
Yeah, they have no limit on how far your your attack will go.
Jeez. I don't care how unrealistic it is. I love that you could just clear a screen.
Reminds me of the Batman Arkham games, where Batman would legit just zoop right on over. So they haven't actually showed that guy whose voice just talked.
Yeah.
I really want you to see him when they do show him. Like he pops up on camera. He's kind of like the host and antagonist.
Yeah.
He did
Is
a
he
lot
very
more talking
fashionable?
before.
Bleeding
I'm a
damage
fan of his
is
VO. That's all I want to say.
It
Okay.
ignores
Oh, I'm
armor and defense
excited
of
for
any
more.
kind.
Okay, this I think.
So
is
what's
a-
that symbol?
You will notice
I
that
think
some
this is
enemies
a
don't bleed.
enhancement.
Machines, mostly.
Looks like you can get the jock strap if you go this way. I like your chicken feet on those legs.
Right?
I appreciate that they were like, well, why do they have to look like feet?
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so you lost your knife.
I did. Yeah. The weapons do have degradation.
Okay, I was curious if it was degradation or like they only last one fight. Or a little bit of both in this case. Do you ever get weapons that people drop? Like, this guy's got a big axe hammer.
No.
Okay. That's a real roller coaster right there.
Because I want to say, sometimes yeah, okay. So there are certain enemies where when you kill them, you take something from them, but it's not their weapon. It's like you'll get something that's related to whatever that guy was doing. So usually some sort of mod.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, this is an augmentation. So this kind of just adds a stat to your current build. So bioenergy, maximum health increases by 8. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Explosive teleport. Oh, doubles the damage of the teleport explosion. Excellent. That sounds like
What
something
the heck
I want
is
to
the
build.
teleport explosion?
When you, I might not actually have it yet, but when you hold the teleport, okay, yeah, I do have it. When you hold the teleport, you can do this, and then you just appear and explode. So this is now adding fire damage to that.
That's really cool.
It is cool. I will say this game has a lot of fun, neat ideas. It is a little janky.
Yeah.
Like it feels a little janky. Like there are times where like it will kind of lock up in goofy ways. There's a persistent bug that has happened 2-3 times now where at some point like I just lose control of the player. Like it's almost as if the game has entered a photo mode, but there is no photo mode in this game. Like I'll have free control of the camera and I can like look around and do everything, and everything else is just kind of stuck in place. So
okay, so I'm seeing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, is that a melee weapon? That's a different sword symbol than the other one, right?
Yeah, I think
The other one was like a cross.
Yeah, the other one is saying this room just gives you a melee weapon. This is saying finishing this room will grant you a melee weapon. So that's the reward for finishing, whereas the reward in this one would be another augmentation.
Oh, yeah.
So we can do the weapon one if you want to see like another kind of weapon we get. We're in the middle of
Sure,
yellow right now.
I am curious how they play differently because the knife seemed pretty similar to the fisting.
Yeah, the knife was pretty. It's a pretty small, low stakes weapon. Like it mainly just applies bleed to people, but I don't have things that are benefiting from bleed right now. So you do have a parry.
So if you do that teleport move. Oh dang!
Yeah, so that just fried him.
He's just dead. That was a dodge, but not a teleport. But your dodge is a teleport, right?
Yeah, my dodge is a teleport now. Usually it's just like a roll.
Yeah, but you did a roll dodge in that last combo.
Wait, I rolled and dodged? Oh my god, wow.
Yeah, like that right there. That didn't look like a teleport. That just looked like you getting out of the way.
Oh no, yeah, I
guess
teleported,
there's some
yeah.
blue on it. Okay. God, that does a shoot ton of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, so does that. Oh no.
Okay, here's our boy.
Wait, is Volcom? Is that him?
Yes.
That mass of like tumoring flesh
of something. I don't know what to call that man, but he really grew on me.
Like a tumor,
as tumors are known to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the first
I'm
run.
A fan already.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up there, taking on that chainsaw man.
Increases the damage done to someone affected by it.
But we have a lot of options right now.
It also opens them up for faster accumulation of various.
You got a bunch of gold.
It is believed to be especially useful against singular tough opponents.
And I'm assuming further down the chain, the higher the costs.
Yes, that is. Ooh, dash smash. Unlock a slam attack, damage, and area of attack increase with flaming swords. Okay, these are like weapon specific. So like, yeah, you can really go down a path of like what you like to do combat wise.
Okay. Yeah, and then you mix that with like the start with a upgrade already, and you can just pick sword.
Allows you to find implants of rare, experimental, and elite rarity. Rarity affects the primary stats of implants. Okay, so this just adds cool, interesting things to the pool. You know what? Let's do that. Let's see if we can find something absolutely busted.
Yeah, rarity's fun, which I feel like works well in a roguelike because of the risk reward.
Yeah. So like, yeah, this is synergies. This is like kind of a meta thing, where the more things you have of the same type, they give you bonuses. This is just increasing what those bonuses are. Increase maximum health when rejecting an implant. So yeah, like you can give yourself benefits for turning down implants as well. Like if you don't want the thing they're offering, instead take some health.
That seems useful. Are there implants you found that you're like, that's not really worth it, but I guess I'll take it because I have nothing else?
Yeah.
So that one seems useful.
Okay, so these are adding more things to the startup before the run.
How useful are guns? Because, like, melee weapons, I mean, your fists are pretty powerful. Melee weapons seem powerful.
Yeah, we'll
Are
see.
guns worth it?
Yeah, we're gonna grab a gun now that we've unlocked it for the beginning of a run. So you can see, like, there are varieties of guns. They have different damage types and effects on enemies. But I do find them to be pretty useful, especially in some of the boss battles that I hope we can get to before we wrap up here. Okay, we had Thunder God before. What does this do? When you're targeted by powerful or crushing attack, slows down time and restores shields. You know what? Let's try a little more defense, see if we can last longer. Just weld it to my spine.
Yeah.
So there's a sidearm. Rush roll 40 damage. 3 damage. See, this has like a bunch of effects. Like, I don't know what that is. That poison? The skull down there? There's like electric and something.
Yeah, and it'll kill you, I guess. Seems like all guns should have that effect.
There's more in the Nailgun magazine.
Rusty comedy? What?
Oh, that's like the weapon class. Some of the weapons are in like the comedy class where they kind of do, like they're a little goofy. Like one, for example, is like a boxing glove, so it like hits people with a projectile that has a lot of knockback.
Oh.
Ritual dagger. Ooh, this has like a up defense thing on it. But let's do the stop sign. I feel like that's just a big weapon to just show off weapon styles.
Wait, you only got 2 hands, but this is your 3rd weapon. So
Okay, so you get a sidearm, you get a melee weapon, and you get a primary weapon.
Okay.
Sidearm, when you press the trigger, will just shoot like the nearest enemy. But then you can hold the left trigger to actually aim with your primary weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get some variety. This stop sign is gonna wreck somebody's day.
It really is.
Okay, so this thing around here is basically me. Oh, I jumped right out the circle. Yeah, targeting is not great. Like, it kind of does what it wants. But like, filling this up is going to make this guy an ally.
Oh. So that's probably similar to what the ally thing we didn't get earlier.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Or maybe it summons a dude. Who knows? Yeah, that stop sign looks like it plays very different than your...
Yeah, it is a real big swing 'em up. Jesus. So that's my regular roll now.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have to teleport anymore.
That's a very satisfying big swing.
It's like a Monster Hunter greatsword.
It kind of is. He's going to sleep.
Nap time.
Job's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a gun that we haven't used yet. So I can reject, and yeah, by declining a weapon, I get some extra money and some extra bullets. Because those are upgrades I picked. Like, I didn't use my sidearm, so I didn't need to like take a new one or re-equip the old one.
Okay, so you're in... Like, where are you? You seem to be deep underground.
Yeah, it's some sort of prison complex. But funnily enough, when you do make it out of here to the next area, that area is kind of like a research lab, which still makes sense because they experiment on us.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll come up in these rooms and you'll get this sort of roulette wheel. I'm hesitant to do it now because I want to make some gains, but you have a random chance of getting either this negative effect or this positive effect, and the positive ones in here are mutators. And mutators essentially change one of your base stats for, like, you get some sort of a buff, but you also get a debuff in exchange.
Okay.
They're just going to give me a random weapon. Oh, they were offering a pipe earlier, so now we just have a pipe. Oh, we have 2 pipes.
Oh, 2 pipes.
Dual pipe.
Did you get anything for ditching your stop sign or no?
No, because I just replaced my weapon.
Okay. So that seemed to last a lot longer than the knife.
It did. Yeah, they have different levels of durability.
Okay.
And you can spec in a way that increases the amount of durability for your weapons. So again, like you can really specialize. Like, oh, I really like using weapons. Let me make it so that I can use them for much longer.
All right, here's the important question. Is any combat arena not this hallway?
Yes, actually. Even here, there are some different areas. But yeah, we have been kind of seeing a lot of the same area for some reason. Oh, I forgot about this. I have
rocket arm.
Yeah, I have a rocket arm. That was a thing I upgraded as well.
That's cool. So, is there any verticality? Is there any like change in the environment that matters in some way? Is there like environmental?
Yeah, not that I've seen just yet. Like we did see that area that had like the sort of flamethrower traps. There's stuff like that I've seen.
But those could just pop up anywhere. It's not like a part of
yeah,
the
it's not like specific to the environment that as far as I can tell.
Right after the incident and the whole mess that followed, wouldn't put an end to the riots. But
Do you have
the
a body?
warriors first by them remained.
Do we know?
I do not know. I've only ever seen him on that screen.
Love it.
He tried to light me up.
I was about to say, you know, you have a gun.
Yeah, I forgot to use it. I'll be honest.
Okay, so the gun damage seems to be okay, but the fact that you can keep so much distance between you and
Yeah,
them.
it's probably the boon of that.
Is there like a visible durability, or is it just kind of like your melee weapon will be gone?
Oh, you should be able to see it where the weapon is equipped on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
But we don't have weapon at present, so.
Yeah. I didn't think to ask that until I saw that your pipes were gone.
Yeah, so what do you call it? Parries also do damage. When time is slowed down for any reason, all incoming damage is reduced by 50. Receive 20 additional tokens for winning a fight. Dodging an attack at the last moment increases your attack chain by 10. Yeah, let's do that.
Feeling confident about those dodges.
I just feel like it's the thing I'm more likely to do. Like the stuff he says is just so, like he gives decent commentary of what's happening. Like I don't like the plot's not like super engaging, I'll say, but he does give fun like background commentary.
Oh, you stepped out of circle.
This thing's like a care package.
This looks like it's gonna make a different robot. Oh yeah, it's just a moving buzzsaw. That's pretty cool. You just got a metal Sonic on your side.
A metal Sonic.
Can those?
There is a metal
can those
Sonic.
not hurt you? Is there friendly fire with those, or are you safe from?
Oh no, I'm safe when it's on my side. But they're I think we've seen one as well. There are times when those are not on my side.
Yeah, then they'll absolutely hurt you. How's the like AI? It seems pretty straightforward of run towards you and attack.
Yeah, I don't. There wasn't any, deep philosophy going on here in their combat styles.
The weapon they're holding is what they're going to use, and once you know what that is, you kind of figure out what they're going to do.
I will say they do switch it up later, like in the second area, the lab area, I should say. Like you start to fight some like experiments going wrong, for example, and like so these are like creatures or like zombie-like things, and some of those guys they don't get hit. Like you can't hit them with a regular punch. Instead, they'll dodge everything. And your only means of doing damage to them, your only means of doing damage to those guys is to parry them when they do attack you. Ooh, what is this? Venom syringe.
Ooh.
I'm just stabbing folks with a with a syringe.
Yeah. Hit him with that glow.
Ooh, clever fuckers. Right, Logan? Tricky.
Okay, so this is like a heart mod or chest mod, I think. Let's see if my odds are good here. Pretty even.
Worse.
You wanna take the risk?
That's up to you. I mean, I'm really interested.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
A new large mutation.
Ooh. What does that mean?
So you get 4 helper robots, but you can no longer dodge. See, these are the sort of trade-offs.
Oh.
Your
Well, you
maximum,
just got that dodge upgrade, so that's probably a terrible one.
your maximum health is
this
increased by
particular
40, but you can no longer use ranged weapons. Feedback loop. You gain 20 armor each time you receive a negative status effect. And negative status effects last 30% longer.
I like the give and take. That's really interesting.
Yeah. And we've noticed I tend not to use ranged weapons that much anyway. And
Yeah,
I'm on a campaign to try and get us at least to the 2nd level. So I think it's a good trade-off to just give me more potential health
Okay.
for the thing that I'm not actually using. So all
That makes
syringe.
sense. See what happens when you stab people with a syringe.
Oh, okay. It's like
Oh my gosh.
just hella poison. So this has
That
like
guy's not taking any poison.
it has similar damage to the knife, but you know it has syringe effect.
I'm wondering if you fill the skull bar, they just
Jeez.
explode.
That
what
seemed
happened?
yeah, it seemed like the case, yeah.
Because they don't seem to be taking like chip damage from being poisoned. Ooh, that's flamethrower. I like this like angler fish braid this lady has. This guy's got, is that, oh, it's part of a helmet?
Oh my god, what is he doing over there? He just came out of a portal? Oh, this is the guy that killed us last time, yeah.
Oh man, too bad you don't have ranged weapons. You could shoot him.
You're absolutely right. That would come in handy. It's like he gets real tanky when you're close to him.
Like,
I wonder if I can parry this guy's thing. Like, he turns yellow.
oh, his charge.
What was that?
Oh, I don't know.
I got hit from, like, behind, and oh my god, it takes
Yeah.
so much damage.
He farted on you. No, you got this. Just don't get greedy. You played enough Souls, you know. Get in,
Oh.
get those couple hits, clear it.
Completely.
Don't get greedy.
I did get
Oh my
greedy.
gosh.
I did, but it worked out.
Jeez.
See, it would be nice if that guy gave me the chainsaw, but no.
It would be cool.
Thrown weapon returns like a boomerang, losing durability for each enemy hit.
Does that count as a ranged weapon?
I don't. I doubt it. Ooh, prevents death and consumes all energy to heal you. Must have at least 3 energy cells.
Ooh.
All right, let's do that. Because I'm very low on health right now.
Yeah. And you got 3 energy cells, so just don't use them.
I mean, the energy cells govern like your dodges and stuff. So, but
Oh.
they come back pretty quick. It's just at the time of death.
Poison
Ooh,
deals
that
damage
will heal
over
me.
time and is the only negative
Oh,
state
okay.
that never expires
And
by
that's a
itself.
martini.
Oh, this will also heal you.
It is
Like, this is a
vital to
bar, so you can
move
like
through
drink
other
water
modes
and
if you're
stuff.
affected by it.
I don't think I have coinage. Yeah, so I might be better going this way because this will give me like a percentage heal.
You don't got money to spend.
Yeah. So yeah, 30% of my health back. See, that's what I mean about the jank. Like you press A to select a thing, and then you come out of the menu rolling because that's also the A button. Like there's some
Yeah,
stuff that
that-
could be tightened up in this game, but it
Mm-hmm.
it is basically a fun time. Okay, this is the boss battle. So if we can finish this guy, we can get into round 2. Otherwise, we'll maybe call it for the discovery queue today.
Oh. Got those My Hero Academia arms now.
Okay, I tried.
Ooh. Remember, you got 1 res as long as you got three lightning bolts.
I didn't even see that punch come out. Okay, that's crazy.
Oh,
That was my res.
That's your res.
That
Yep.
was my res.
Oh, you could certainly have had more health. Oh my gosh, you have 1 health.
I'm tripping. I'm trying to parry his stuff, but it's definitely not seeming worth the risk.
Yeah, that's my big thing with like any game aside from Sekiro with a parry system. It's not worth the risk for me.
Oh, yep. Took that to the face.
Dang.
But yeah, I think that's a quick, about half-hour look at Kiborg. For folks who are interested in what some of the other levels look like, maybe during the credits sequence, I'll just throw in some footage of the lab that I have saved. But yeah, what are your thoughts, Jesse, before we close up shop?
It looks really cool. It's 30 minutes. I'm not sure on the variety.
Okay.
But it's also a matter of like, well, you've kind of stuck to the same thing each time.
Yeah, I mean,
And
there are things you can do, like the weapons and stuff. Like there are a variety in there, and you unlock more as time goes. You can look in here at just the kinds of guns that are on offer, for example.
Yeah,
Sidearms, melee weapons.
that amount of changing, I feel like might get me in a
Yes,
good way.
This is all the stuff I haven't even found yet. So yeah. So I mean, it's a roguelite, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the content is backloaded. Like you have to do a bunch of runs to get deeper in and unlock all the things it has to offer. So it will take some time to get to like the meat, but I do think it gets fun relatively quick. Like you don't have to, you're not stuck meandering as a low level plebeian for too long. I feel like, but there is more to unlock. So
okay. That seems cool. My 2 main drawbacks that I'm seeing are, 1, the story does seem like not real present, kind of what you were saying. And 2, it does bother me in roguelikes where it's like, here's the first area and it will always be the same the whole time. And
yeah,
like, if
that's true.
not kind of over designed with amount of things you can do, I tend to drop off because like, yeah, area 2 is cool, but I don't want to have to go through area 1 again.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. But yeah, so that's going to do it for our look at Kiborg. Thank you, Jesse, for hanging out. And thank you all for watching this if you did.
Yeah, thank you for playing it.
I
am
am intrigued. Till next time, y'all. Bye.
Bye.